tried to stop them, but I'd freeze to death till this one fell.
I'll get her out. There's a checkpoint just down there. Get him to safety and alert the watch.
Aye, I'll get some there. You take this. It's no good with him.
First whites, now wildlings. The watch was stretched too thin. They took Locke for a reason. Gotta find out why.
Damn it! Where'd you get to, eh?
A wildling. They're tracking Gavin. He won't be alone. Best keep quiet.
Damned fool! How'd you lose a bleeding man in the snow?
Shut it. Cut his leg clean in half. Can't have gone far if he ain't dead already.
Aye, but we're not going back till we're sure. Crows could find him for all we know.
There's two of them. If I can get close... Any closer and help. Must have smelled the blood.
back by now.
Stolen food. The sacks are half empty. Ice pick. Looks like this lot came over the wall. Bits and pieces. Looted, no doubt. Sad hole for a raid. Gavin was right. They've overrun the village. Even one of them makes it back to Mance with word on the watch, and the walls do. Locke's traded with Castle Black a dozen times. If they have her. The Fen must have thought he'd been around long enough to know about the watch. His fingers are all broken. They wanted him to talk. A bloodied dress. Can't be Locke's. She never cared for dresses.
for your cart, did you? What? You're not that cow's escort, but I'll gut you just the same.
Let's see what you look like on the inside.
Finish it then, kneeler. Be quick about it.
The peddler, Lark. Where is she?
The girl, she talks too much when she's not crying for home.
What home? Renin's Rest?
I told us all a fine tale about where to find it. Reckon we'll pay a visit soon.
Where is she?
In the tower.
Lark won't last long with this lot. I need to find her.
got ourselves a wildling killer here, boys. Ha! I'll enjoy this. Stand back! This one's mine.
No crows to save you here. Stand for me, Clark.
I've laid with women tougher than you.
What have you done to Locke?
The girl? I've already had my fill of her. Or maybe I haven't. Maybe I want you back. Rose will need an army to push us back north when we get there. Of course, from what the girl tells me, they don't have money to send. Nuts will cut through that wall of yours like pins through snow. If I had proper steel, you'd be dead. Let's go see the girl, eh? Must be scared up there all alone. Wonder how loud she'll scream. Think you'll hear her down here? Maybe you'll find her still moving. Then she can watch us cut out your heart. quiet. Fun's about to start. Welcome to share. Afterwards, our maker wish he died first.
There's a key on the desk there. He wanted me to see it, just out of reach.
Locke, are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
You don't have to be.
I said I'm fine.
It's good to see you. You've gotten tall.
You haven't.
My father, did he?
He's safe. Let's get you home. Can you move?
My legs work, but I'm shaking like a reed.
Aye, that's normal. Come on, let's go. The wildlings said you told them about Renan's rest?
I'm sorry.
There's no shame in that. Anyone else would have done the same.
You've been gone a long time. What brought you back?
My father. He sent me a letter, bid me to ride to Castle Black.
And what did you find there?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Either way, Master Merrick will be glad to have you. How's father? Is he alright?
He's at Castle Black. Wounded, but he'll recover.
Stupid, brave man.
We could use more of them.
It's seen better days. As has your father. The place seems to wither with him.
It can be rebuilt.
I hope you're right. I thank you for coming back for me.
This place. I can't get used to it looking like this. Fields untended. Buildings sagging. Father's illness has taken more than just his health. Father. Things are worse than you feared. Lord Commander Mormont is dead, killed in a mutiny. An army of wildlings, led by a man called Mance Raider, is marching on the wall. The Night's Watch is a shadow of what they once were. Castle Black will not hold them off long. What's worse? The White Walkers. They're real.
You're certain?
I saw one with my own eyes. It killed Uncle Kenneth.
Winter is coming. The Lord of House Tyre must provide aid. The parchment. Take it.
Father, please, there's still time.
The pain is growing worse. My time has come. Your brothers are dead. This house survives on your grace. You have always carried yourself as a true child of mine. I do not take this decision lightly. I ask no more of you than you deserve.
No one will recognize my claim without the King's approval.
I know. That is why that writ must reach King's Landing intact. With the Bolton seal on it.
I won't fail you, Father.
Rally support throughout the Seven Kingdoms. Without it, the Watch and the realm itself may follow in my footsteps.
Let them hear what you have seen. They must send aid. May the gods watch over you. I'm no lord now. Not like this. Mary has kept this place together in my stead. It's time you paid her a visit.
Rest. We'll see to the keep.
I know you will.
Don't argue. There's broth in the kitchens. You need rest.
No, I need work.
There's nothing for you to do. Master Snow, tell the girl there's nothing for her to do.
Master, please.
Lark, see to it your father's brought back as soon as possible. We need him here. Then, do as Mary says. You need rest.
Thank you.
Mary, I don't have long. Father would have me ride south. What is the state of the keep?
It's grim, I won't lie to you. The place has been crumbling for years. We need food, repairs. Lark was carrying the supplies we needed. I'm not sure we even have a horse for you.
We'll find a way. Renan's Rest has stood through worse. I'll start with the stables. I heard you're having trouble. Are the horses all right?
The ones still here are happy as a pig in shite. You can be sure of that. Can't say the same for the ones that got stolen, though.
Stolen? How? There's always at least one man posted at the gate.
They were stolen on the fields. The Master don't seem to care he's working the stallions to the bone.
Sir Merrick's trying to secure the harvest, stable keeper.
Apologies.
Did you see where they were headed?
They're probably halfway to White Harbour by now. Saw them heading for Frostfield, but lost the tracks. Thank you, Master. And, sorry for my temper. Love these horses like my own is all.
What's wrong?
They killed my ma. Made me watch. Then they took the necklace father made for her. Father fought them off. Told me to run. Why hasn't he come back? No, not yet. I have to bury my folks. Alone.
Smoke. Worth a look. Could be someone there.
Oi! These horses worth...
There's a key. Must open the padlock on the pen. Calm, boy. Let me take you home. Go on. Back to the keep. You know the way. We need you more than those thieves ever would. Fields are more barren than I thought. What's this place come to? Outlaws attacking in broad daylight? People are getting desperate.
Master Snow! You found him!
Aye. Just in time, too. Some outlaws plan to sell them.
Hope you showed them what happens to thieves in the north, then.
I did. They won't be bothering us anymore.
You're Master Merrick's seed, all right. I'll do a good job with the breeding. Just you wait.
People need more than horses if the wildlings push further south. Let's make sure we can defend ourselves before I leave. We've got our horses back.
Oh, thank the gods. We can bring in the harvest at least.
So we won't starve. But can we defend ourselves if the wildlings reach our walls?
I couldn't say. Hadn't thought it'd come to that. Caspar would know. He's at the forge, tending to the armory.
Hope Caspar's managed with what little we have.
If you've come for a repair, you'll have to wait.
Why's that?
Why don't you ask that prick Tobas?
I'm asking you.
He took my bellows off me in a game of cards. Payback, I reckon. The nasty pillock.
Payback for what?
There may have been a brawl between us a while ago. In the Frostfield Tavern. And I may have taken a few of his teeth with me for good measure. Don't tell your father. The master doesn't like me fighting. Not anymore.
I'll speak to Tobas. You keep at it.
They will return.
Don't touch me!
This is what happens to those who plot against House Bolton.
Don't touch me! Help! Please, help us!
Right, Ryder. What's your purpose in these, treacherous times?
Passing through to Last Hall. What have these people done wrong?
Was just about to find out myself. What's it to you anyways? You trying to step into the Warden's business, eh?
Let him go. They're no threat to you.
That's all. Got a knight in shining armor here. Well, didn't you hear our friend here? Let him go. But hold on. Just came back to me. He's the one what insulted Lord Bolton. You sure about that, Ryder? Defending a known criminal. Getting in the way of the Lord's men. Quicker ways to die than in the Dreadfort's dungeon.
Please, my lord, take me. Leave my family.
String his body up for the rest of them to see. Who's next? This one's holding out on us. You've got coin stashed away, don't you?
Want his hut raided, Captain?
No. Find his daughter instead. Bet that'll make him talk. Tear through these hovels. I want every scrap of copper brought to me. Anyone acts up, remind them who rules the North. You know why we're here, don't you? Please. That's no answer. And Lord Bolton's the only lord round here.
You the gamekeeper here?
You're looking for Tobus. Lives right up the hill there. He ain't much for company, but he knows his game. Try not to piss him off, though, yeah? Temper like a boar's, that one.
Tobos? Caspar needs his bellows back.
Oh, look here. The bastard of Brennan's Rest knows my name. What an honor. You can tell that shit Caspar his bellows are at the bottom of Long Lake. He can go get them himself if he likes. Aegon's arse, you're a thick bunch, aren't you? The bellows are gone. You want to stoke your fire? Elk bones will do just as well. You'll need some bait. Some fennel, squash, rock mushrooms. Should be plenty around. Hand them to me and I'll make the bait. Long as...
Fine.
Your elk's in a hollow up north. Now piss off.
Caspar will be pleased.
They will return.
Ah, how'd it go?
Your bellows are gone. You'll have to make do with these. Elk bones.
Oh, that rotten... Still. With this here, there'll be more swords in this keep than you can poke your prick at soon enough. I won't forget this. Anything you need, you come back to me.
Mary, I've done what I can around the keep. It will hold for now.
Thank you, Master. But what are you planning? You seem troubled.
We have bigger problems. I need to speak with the other houses.
You only just got home. Sir Marek...
Sir Marek will need you to care for him while I'm gone.
Of course, Master. He'll want for nothing. And please, be careful. You mean a great deal to this place, to all of us.
Wildlings are setting fire to the gift. Any further south, and they'll be on our doorstep. With Father too sick to fight, he tasked me to protect his lands, as his heir. But it'll take more than a name to keep Renan's Rest safe. Last Hearth wasn't ready to believe the news from beyond the wall, even coming from their former ward. They've got their own problems to deal with. What are you...
My lord, there's a white raven perched near the road to the keep. This lackwit got...
And this genius thinks it's a... wants to boil it down and...
Look there! Watching us like that, with those beady little eyes. Ain't that a scout?
Usually scouts stay hidden, Finn. It's a crow and nothing more.
Yeah, we'd best get to it.
You want me to follow you? What am I doing here? If we'd run into this earlier, Finn would have pissed himself.
Wait! I'm unarmed!
What's a wildling doing here?
Aye, I'm of the free folk and what of it? I just want to live. All that looting and killing's not for me, never was.
That's so. And if your band finds you?
They can go bugger themselves with a stick. I'll not be part of their raids. There's folk on both sides of the wall who just want to live their lives in peace. Just leave me be. That's all I ask.
I know you're not a normal crow.
It's the Boltons again. Bastards think last heart's theirs to play with.
Move aside. I'm here by order of the Warden of the North.
This is last half, not the Dreadfort. Besides, a true warden have the decency to send a messenger to Lady Umber before barging in here, wouldn't he?
Lady Umber? I've spoken to her Lord Husband, John, instead. You remember where he is now, don't you?
Hold a moment. I'll send word to Lady Lisanne. You go tell Lady
It's just all sludge.
Maester Hother, young as ever.
I may be old, young master, but I could still give you a clip around the ear, I'll have you know.
I don't doubt it.
Sifting through some new books I had delivered. A word of advice. You have two hands. You can hold a sword.
What would I do with that?
I shudder at the thought.
Former ward, what are you doing this far from your home? I had no word that you returned to the north.
Last Hearth looks just like it did when I was the Great John's ward. You are as graceful as ever.
I see you brought your father's humours with you. John and I expected our wards to be every bit as wild as your father, but you and your brothers were always so well behaved. It's heartening to see you grew up well.
I wish I was here under better circumstances. I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
He is alive, at least. Though I believe you deserve sympathies as much as I.
Yes, Father's health is failing. His affliction grows worse by the day.
He deserves better than to die this way. And with your brothers killed at the Red Wedding.
He called me home to claim the family name.
Dire circumstances indeed. I will tell the Maester to send a poultice to your father first thing in the morrow. John would want me to do anything I could for his old friend.
My lady, the men of the Night's Watch need your aid.
They always need aid, child. What can I do for you?
I return from Castle Black with grave news. An army of wildlings marches on the wall, driven from their homes by something much worse. The dead rise beyond the wall. I've seen it with my own eyes. Steel cannot kill them. We can only hope to slow them down. Please, you must send north anything you can spare. Men, weapons, anything to help the Watch deal with this army of the dead.
Well, that's truly a story, my dear friend. You will remember, House Umber marched south with King Rob's forces. We lost some 2,000 men in the campaign. And when the Red Wedding happened, Last Hearth is in no position to lose more men. But we have not forgotten the times your family and the Night's Watch have stood with us. House Umber will not shirk its duty to the realm. There are some fresh blades and hauberks from the forgers. You may take them to the wall.
Thank you, my lady. I would stay a while longer, but I must ride on. I must speak to Lord Bolton about presenting my father's writ of legitimization to the king.
It shan't hurt to ask him about support for the wall either. I'd sooner hang Roose Bolton than ask him for help, but he is the Warden of the North. He has a duty to protect it.
I say that.
I'm here to collect the weapons Lady Umber pledged to the Watch.
About that. They's gone.
Gone?
Gone. Someone in a black cloak said he was here for the Night's Watch. Just wanted weapons and such. Plain no.
Why you got eyes if you can't you? This could have been the Black of the Dundarians for all you know, idiot.
Besides, everything.
Do you know
but he,
Any holdfast to the south is under Bolton.
But it ain't the Boltons, you lackwit. Look, if they're heading further, we got eyes all over the last river, and they'd wear out their knees pulling that old sled they took that far. My gut tells.
You two inform the lady. Culture. These look like sled tracks. The tracks are fresh, Likely the thieves I'm after. The fork in the road. Which way did they go? Here. They weren't very careful. One of their cards. And their disguises. There's barely any snow on it. They can't have gotten far. Looks like that guard was right.
Seven hells! Where'd they come from? Form up! Cut them down!
There's more of them! Almost hit me!
My arm! You pay for that, you bastard!
Almost hit me! My arm! Keep them away from the wagon! How's Tyre, is it? Thanks for the help. Castle Black's always open to someone like you. Gods watch over you. Safe travels.
Long Lake isn't far now.
Now shut it and hurry up. With you at Long Lake.
A body here.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
These are the Lord's purification spartans!
Don't touch me!
They came through here. The sled tracks continue towards the lake, but some of them broke off toward that hut. Dead. Executed, looks like.
In the name of Lord Roos of the House Bolton, Lord of Winterfell and Warden of the North, I sentence you to death. You again, Ryder. Following me, are you?
Another traitor, is it?
Aye. North's full of traitors, just got to look hard enough. Got an issue with that, do you?
Aye, I do. The North's got no place for the likes of you.
Hoped you'd say that. About time your head found its place on a spike.
Who are you?
I'm with House Tyre. I'm here for the weapons you stole.
Tyre?
Who the shit is Tyre?
Doesn't matter. Hand over the weapons. The real Night's Watch needs them. The dead march beyond the wall, and before them is an army of over 100,000 wildling warriors. You must have seen them too. Some have already scaled the wall and are setting fire to the gift.
Think you need to keep from the Isle. Nothing about no army is coming from the wall.
And I ain't never heard of no walking corpses, neither.
I know what I saw. Whatever your cause is, the Watch needs these weapons more than you.
Love to help. But the people of the North need 'em more. Night's Watch got a comfy castle to hide in and plenty of steel. People of the North got none of that. Damn war took everything from them. Homes, cattle, husbands, sons. Least they deserves a weapon to defend themselves with. What good's a Night's Watch if there's no one left to watch over?
No. Those weapons were pledged to the Watch.
Gods, they got like all this back.
I'm just surprised you remembered the way to Long Lake.
Shut up! Or I drown you in it.
Both of you shut your mouth and put your backs into it, you blubbering fools. So, you found your weapons, did you?
All accounted for. I should continue to Winterfell.
You two! What are you standing around for? Get those weapons to the Watch! There's more than bandits to worry about on the roads these days. I'll ride with you some of the way. Where's your horse? Mount up and let's go. Come on. It's a long way to Winterfell. See what I have to deal with? Of course, the job will whip him into shape soon enough. The North does that to a man. House Umber knows that better than anyone. Except perhaps the Night's Watch.
Thank you again.
I wish you luck on your mission. Won't be easy convincing Lord Bolton to pledge support for the war. man like that's more likely to skin you than listen to you. The further south you go, the less anyone will care. You'll speak of honor, duty, the ancient oaths. Those words mean little when the threats are whirled away. Try telling some lordling in the Reach there's an army of the dead marching on the wall. They'll laugh. Say it's just a tale to frighten children. They'd rather close their eyes and dream of whores, silver, and wine. But I lost my appetite when I saw all those wildlings in the gift. They must be on the run from something. This is as far as we'll go. That's Winterfell down there. Watch the roads. Gods alone know who's got a handful of iron and eyes on your purse. You wouldn't be the first stranger gone missing these days.
Last Hearth wasn't ready to believe the news from beyond the wall, even coming from their former ward. They've got their own problems to deal with. Bolton rule hasn't been kind to the north. Bandits and thieves lurk around every corner, even taking steel promised to the Watch from under the Umber's noses. The small folk are growing tired of their new warden. I'd support them myself if I didn't know he was the Wall's best hope for aid.
That's all you got. You take me for a fool.
Please, this is all we have. Have mercy!
Your mercy's at the end of this blade. I'll cut off that lion tongue and sell your daughters to the nearest brothel.
Not today, outlaw.
Sounds like you're confused about how this goes. I'll show you.
Thank you, traveller. There's not much I can give you, but...
Is this the way to Winterfell?
Just down the road, up the hill. Can't miss it. Tell me if there's more you wish to discuss.
Merrick's...
You know my father?
Aye. Fought beside him at the Ruby Ford. Beast of a man. You've grown into his image. Name's Donnell. Your father's a good man, loyal. The North needs his like now more than ever. Straight to the point. Just like your father. Good. I need someone I can trust. The Boltons are a plague, and they have eyes everywhere. I've a friend in Winterfell who's been gathering information. He's got a man waiting at the ruins by the North Gates. Tell him I sent you. Retrieve his message and bring it back to me.
A ruin near the North Gates, right under the Boltons' noses.
Haven't seen your face here before.
What?
You Edric. Haven't seen your face here before.
Why aren't you out farming? What this? Not much of a lead, but the only one I've got.
For hanging more and more boys every...
Ugh, smells of sweat and old cheese. It's the boy's drawing. Looks like a map of the town. One of the buildings is circled. Do you recognize this place?
Oh, I don't.
Do you know?
I know where he
Where is it?
burnt out.
Door's blocked, as he said. Must be some other way in. Collapsed roof might be worth a look. Just need to get up high enough. Half of it's burnt away. Nothing here but ash. There's the key. Now to see what the headman wants with these barns. Empty. Unless false floorboards. Clever. Seeds for the next harvest. Won't do Edric any good. These vegetables are all dried out. Suppose they'll have to dried fruits. Not enough to feed a family, let alone the floor above then. There's a few bundles of king's copper stuffed in the back. Should take care of the fever at least. Here. This should last you a while. This is God. You have...
please! Wolves! Thank you. Thought for sure I was dead. Never been attacked in these woods before. Something's got them riled up.
Damn it. Dunel's man. Dead. Looks like he didn't go easy. Fingernails are missing. He was tortured. No message on him either. Bolton sigils. Figures. This is bigger than one man's plans. No time to leave. If this squid's exposed, the Boltons would have cause to tighten their grip even more. Squid must be a by-name. Best ask around, quietly.
Anyone here sells
Squid? Traders from Whitetub.
I'm looking for squid. I'm looking for squid. I'm looking for squid.
Folks call him Squid Mint.
You tell me. He sent me here to fetch your letter. Your man's dead. I don't... Not one for tidying by the looks of it. The Marshal's documents are here somewhere. Marshal was up to something. Let's see what. Marshal's weapon was used to kill someone close to finding out his secret. No coincidence, I'm sure. Best find the murder weapon. The Marshal's dagger. Now to remove Dale's note from the record. That leaves Dale's report to Lord Bolton. Has to be around here somewhere. Safe place to keep something important, but it needs a key. The guard captain's report. Now Roose will be none the wiser. Will you... Need to get this into Dale's tent without him knowing. That'll do. Let's not linger. Need to get this into Dale's tent without him knowing. Any closer and he'll hear me breathe. That'll do. Let's not linger. Get this into Dale's tent without him knowing. That'll do. Let's not linger. Closer and he'll hear me breathe. Marshall played his part well. This better be the end of it.
Oi! And where do you think you're going?
I'm here to speak to Lord Bolton. Business of the Watch.
Lord Bolton ain't interested in a war. Piss off back where you came from.
It's for your own good. We don't take kindly to conmen. You know how many sods have come round here wanting to speak to Lord Bolton since we took over from the Starks?
You wouldn't be the first of it to get flayed and put up as a warning.
You there, stranger! Aldous wants to speak to you at the tavern.
Aldous. He's the big guy over there.
So, what's a well-armed stranger doing in Winterfell?
Who's... I need an audience with Lord Bolton. There are important matters to discuss.
Well, then it's good you came to me. There's a gang that's been robbing some homesteaders blind. Even taking their wives and kids. Lord Bolton don't got men to spare, but that's his taxpayers they're rounding up. Nick back some of their loot, and you'll have your audience by sundown.
What do you... Where are...